Today we're playing Fiasco, an improv storytelling game about powerful ambition and poor impulse control. Mal, Alex, and Haley join me as we collectively craft a hilarious story where things go disastrously wrong. Let's get started.
And we're going to start with relationships because there has to be relationships between the characters. And you will place a relationship card between somebody. I'm going to put one between Mal and Alex for work. Pastor, doctor, lawyer, or banker, and client.
I'll be the client.
Okay, so are you going to be the pastor? Or do you want to be a doctor?
What do you want your job to be?
Alex glances at Chaz.
I'll be a pastor.
Father Alex.
We're gonna be parent and stepchild. And I'll be parents.
Oh God, okay.
Even and Haley, I'm going to play a crime relationship.
Okay.
You are both small-time vandals and ne'er-do-wells.
It would make the whole story, it would make everything a little spicier if you are the drug manufacturer and I'm a dealer.
What drugs do I manufacture?
It's up to you. That's the secret.
The blood of Christ. We place some other thing between each person. It could be a need, it could be an object, or it could be a location.
Oh, between each person.
This is a food court.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Chicken Hut. And I'm going to put that for you.
Okay.
So y'all are meeting or something in the food court.
I'm gonna place a need to get away with murder.
Oh my God!
You get a massive engagement ring.
Oh.
Do with it as you wish.
So I think that Mal is trying to get away from a shameful past.
Oh.
So you've turned to religion, but little do you know that religion is also bad.
Oh no. All things are crime. What's the importance between Father Alex and his congregation at the Chicken Hut? Like maybe like the church is undergoing repairs and you're holding services at the Chicken Hut.
I feel like you should be like way too old and like it's like really weird.
Oh yeah, my second husband brought this stepchild into my family and he's just been so unruly, Father Alex.
And he is, I understand, older, in fact, than you are. He is a 48-year-old. You're a 48-year-old man.
I'll take that. I'm a 48-year-old man. I still live with you.
Who has the ring between you guys?
We could be stealing your massive engagement ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you got? What's your
Well, I have a shameful past. So
Right,
maybe it was
right.
my first husband.
Yeah.
Your first
I married a
husband.
sugar
It's a
daddy
heist.
who has a child.
So I'm
already.
trying to like work.
He is a much older man than you.
I'm trying to offload this wedding ring. So you're manufacturing drugs at the Chicken Hut.
Well, at the church, see.
Oh, the church is
When you manufacture,
instead of having the Chicken Hut be the cover-up, the church is the cover-up.
the sanctuary is just completely full of weed and meth labs, which is why we're having the services at the Chicken Hut.
Backs of the cards have names. Choose a name for your character using two cards.
I am Father Jim Binion.
I'm definitely Dustin. no last name.
Stepson Dustin.
Just Dustin. I'm gonna be Dustin Custard.
Wait, are you Dustin Custard or are you Custard Dustin?
No, I'm Dustin Custard.
Could be Crystal
Dana
Mervin.
McLean.
Dana.
Dana.
Dana,
With a long
na, na.
A.
Dana McLean. I'm Dustin Custard. You're Father Jim Binion. And you're Crystal Mervin. So you need to decide if you want to establish your scene or if you want to resolve your scene. If you establish, then we, the other people at the table, get to decide the outcome, whether it's positive or negative. But if you choose to resolve, then you decide ahead of time if you want it to be positive or negative for your character, but we set up the scene.
Right.
So who...
So we might need your father at some point.
Mr. Custard.
No, I would have taken his name.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
trying to get away from a shameful past. That's why I said Custard must have been your mother's name.
You changed it.
Oh, I wanted him to be Colonel Custard.
So you're no longer Dana McLean.
I'll be Dana Custard.
Now you're Dana Custard.
Dana, thank you for meeting me here at the food court.
I just needed to talk to you, Father Jim.
It's actually, I would prefer if you called me Father.
Father
Dana. Dana. The reason I called you here is you brought up some issues with your unruly stepson, Dustin.
Dustin he doesn't listen to me.
Dana, what drew you to Colonel Custard? 3 months ago when you met. And
am I confessing here?
Outside
In the chicken booth.
the confessional, the seal of confession has been extended to the chicken.
Order
house.
57.
Well, you see, it was his money, to be frank. I
Order
was in a-
57.
I was in a bad spot, and I just needed some help, and Colonel Custard was just really, really a nice guy and took care of me when I needed it.
Have you ever seen Dustin and Colonel Custard in the same room?
You know, even when I got married to Colonel Custard, no, I did not.
I want to know one thing from you.
You already asked me one thing.
I have many single questions.
I want to know one thing.
Tuck is low.
Well, 2 things actually. Do you prefer the ranch or the honey mustard on your
Honey
chicken
mustard.
wings? Okay. Can we get 1 order of the sacramental honey mustard? Thank you. And Dana, could you just tell me roughly what your husband's work schedule is?
He should be getting back any day now. Maybe tomorrow.
Interesting. Good to know.
Oh,
Thank you for joining me here.
I see what's happening.
Thank you for your guidance, Father Binion.
May the chicken be with you.
And also, in your stomach.
And with your
And
spirit.
with your cooking oil.
Look. So yeah.
So now I have a single positive card.
You got a positive
I have not
card.
looked at it.
So the scene is later that night. Father Jim Binion. He is returned to church house.
Church house.
And he's entered into the kitchen, and he's looking over his drug making machines when he hears a very loud knock at the door.
Crystal,
I arrived.
thank you for coming. I tried to get some sort of information on the Colonel's schedule. I have heard through the grapevine that you've been hanging out with his boy. His 48-year-old
Boy.
Yes, I do. I have been hanging around with Dustin, but there hasn't been much going on there. I mean,
I see.
he got a hold of some stuff. We've been reselling some things that he's been stealing from his stepmom. You know, getting a little bit of extra change here and there, but
You know I try to run a tight ship here, a professional operation. Keep things quiet. I take the drugs from the drug making machine.
I think like easy pick.
One drug.
Easy pick.
I give them to you, Crystal. You see that they turn into money,
I also,
and then you take
yeah.
your cut and I get some of that.
I also take them to the pawn shops.
So you can't just be pawning the drugs. Do you want to decide an outcome?
Negative,
You want
I guess.
negative?
Yeah, why not? Look, I'm trying to like try all the cards.
Give me the drugs back. We're through.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
We're breaking up.
I need to be able to trust my people. That the church door is always open to you. And if you decide to repent, I'll be here for you.
I mean, it seems like you're closing the church door on me.
I am. Good night.
All right. So for mine, I'm going to resolve. I'll let y'all decide the scene, and I'll pick the outcome at some point. So I'm in an abandoned skating rink.
Vandalizing it.
I'm actively vandalizing
That's
it.
what you do.
Because I'm a vandal. I'm a 48-year-old stepchild. I have a can of spray paint, and
plans to meet
You
up with
are
Crystal
wearing
tonight.
roller skates.
I'm wearing roller skates.
rollerblades.
The rollerblades. The place has
'Cause
been
you're-
closed down for a
'cause-
decade.
That's what vandals wear is blades.
Okay.
This is just turning into Jet Set Radio.
I love the view. All right.
It's a
So
skater
That
boy.
is a massive engagement ring that you have.
I'm spray painting I heart vandalism on the side of the wall.
Down with unspecified religion.
Don't like that chicken fella.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey, you're here.
This is my voice.
You know what? That's how you've always sounded. It's
Yeah.
totally fine.
It hasn't
with me.
changed. I keep waiting. It just hasn't happened yet.
He took all the ranch drug. I mean, there may be a little bit of residue left in my pocket.
My stepmom has got so much jewelry, and I found the mega load. I happen to have this. Her massive engagement ring.
To
The
your
ring,
father
the ring
or my
part is
first
down
husband?
here. It's mostly just this gem, and it is 1000% real. It was very difficult to get off of her finger last night while she was asleep. I don't think she's gonna notice.
I think we're going to be able to leave town with it. But I also don't think that any pawn shop around here is going to buy a diamond that's larger than, like, the Hope Diamond.
I'm gonna hold on to this, and you find us a way to get rid of it. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it back into my very baggy pants. You get out there, and I'll be in here. I gotta finish my
Your artwork.
artwork.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a negative based off the
Because you
fact
didn't get
there
the
was.
ring?
Yeah,
You
like
didn't
there.
push the ring?
Well, it's just that we don't have a buyer.
We don't-
and
yeah,
it's
I
going to be
can't-
a problem.
I'm
You
gonna
are
establish a scene.
okay. Where do you establish? it?
Later at night, I'm waiting in the easy chair as you come home. Dustin.
Mom,
Oh, you call me mom.
When you call her like Dana?
Yeah, you would call me
Dana. I don't know how these relationships work.
Dustin, you should have been home hours ago.
I'm not a child, Dana. I'm 12 years older than you.
You had chores to do around the house to help out around here, and you just
Chores? I did all of my chores. You asked me to clean the chair that I pooped in. It was an accident. I cleaned it up.
I'm just wondering where you're going in life, Dustin. I know you keep trying to make art.
I'm getting really good at vandalism. It's going really well. I've just about completely converted the old roller skating rink into my
Gallery.
artistic gallery paradise. It's going great.
Dustin, have you seen my ring around, the one your father gave me?
Dustin shifts slightly as a giant bulge.
Wait, was it Jinko jeans?
Yeah, I'm wearing. Yes, yeah. Dustin has been wearing the same pair of Jinko jeans for 28 years.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Dana.
You can either give it back, or I'm gonna talk with your father when he gets home tomorrow.
I think that perhaps Dad might have some things to say to you, Dana.
Dustin, I was talking to Father Binion today. Just really think that you would get a lot out of talking to Father Binion. Maybe put you on a better path in life.
I'm just really busy, okay? I got things to do.
I guess we'll have to talk to your father tomorrow.
Dustin starts to storm off, dragging his leg up the
What
stairs
should our outcome be here?
as hard as he can.
It's the outcome from Mal, right?
So far, everything seems pretty negative.
Yeah. Because
Well, now
everything I
make
wanted.
it positive. Dustin should agree to speak to Father Benyon.
Fine, Mom, I'll talk to Father Binion.
That is half of Act 1.
Yeah.
You could be meeting up, and you are trying to get him to kill me. Because you've
Yeah.
got to
Yeah,
get
one of
away
you is
with
trying to
murder.
get away with murder.
So you got to have a murder thing, and so because I have not been a good enough small town vandal, you're now finding another small town vandal.
I heard you order the honey mustard. I think you should really try the ranch.
No, ranch messes with my stomach.
Son, I think you should try the ranch. Come with me. Have a seat. We'll get your order out to you. It's on the house. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you, Father Jim. I'm not gonna call you Father Binion.
I must insist that you call me Father Benyon.
Okay, Father Binion. You've twisted my arm.
Dustin, there seems to be something glimmering and glinting in your pants there.
I get that a lot.
Does that happen to be a diamond ring?
Oh, no.
Because, Dustin, if I had a diamond ring like that, I would want to know where I could fence it.
Father Jim, I don't know what's going on with the church, but I don't know anyone who can build no fence.
But if that ring were perhaps out of your sight, out of nothing you needed to worry about for now, find maybe a nice home for that ring, You could open
Buy
your
things.
own art gallery, Dustin,
Oh,
with that
jeez.
kind of money.
Oh, jeez.
And
Oh.
cash, Dustin, is liquid. Cash is wonderful.
Cash is liquid. Oh God.
Nobody can ask you pesky questions about the cash. They can ask you a lot of pesky questions about a giant, shiny rock. Take these chicken fingers. Make sure they're completely covered in ranch. Put them in your back pocket. And take them to the pawn shop. I think you know what to do with them from there.
Yeah.
And in return,
Yeah.
you give me that ring, and right now, I have for you $80,000 cash. Money's on the table, Dustin.
Sticky and covered in ranch.
Oh, thank God this isn't liquid. All right.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You're very strong.
It's a good thing this is a dead mall.
Now, Dustin. I resolve. This is positive for me.
Yeah.
I guess I'll establish how Dustin was going to meet up with Crystal at the Crystal. All right, good news. I have
Yeah.
found a buyer for the ring. Hand it over.
Oh, I don't have the ring now. Crystal, it doesn't matter. We got $80,000.
It's worth a lot more than 80,000.
Are you sure?
It's literally the largest diamond ever.
I sold it to Father Jim.
And Dustin, this is Monopoly money.
Oh my God, it's red! Oh no! Oh
I kind of had enough Father Jim Binion. He fires me from my job. He takes all my ranch.
Swastikas.
Took the ring, which was supposed to be my retirement fund.
no! Oh, Crystal, I'm so sorry.
I was gonna reopen the skating rink, which you know has been my dream, the roller skating
I know,
rink.
and I was gonna do the
All
girls.
I wanted, my dad, it was his final wish for me, was to bring back the glory of the indoor skating rink.
Oh, what are we gonna do? We gotta get that ring back.
We could kill Father Jim Binion,
Oh.
and then there would be an opening for a faith leader, and you could take up that role and turn the church into your gallery.
I could hit the button on the drug machine.
Yeah, you could hit the drug machine button. I think this is a great idea.
And then we could take that trip that we always wanted to that place that I don't remember right now. Cancun. Oh, that's how you pronounce that? I've been pronouncing that differently.
How differently?
It's not the same way.
I think we should poison the ranch. And see
Well, you need an outcome.
a positive, because that was a great time.
That was great.
We were-
Positive. I think I'll resolve and let you all decide what it is. We haven't heard from Dana in a while.
would you want to step in as Colonel Custard?
That's a thing we can do.
So he gets home and he
He'll be able to afford one soon.
realizes that the Humvee is in the driveway, and he says,
Oh no. Dad. Dad?
And Colonel, this is what I've been telling you about that's been going on while you've been away. He comes home at all hours of the day and night.
It's 7:40 p.m.
Boy, what did I tell you about coming home in the day? You're only allowed to come home in the morning.
I know. I'm sorry, Dad.
You gotta put breakfast on the table for me.
I'm sorry. I'll get started right away, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Do you have the chicken strips?
Oh, yeah. Dad, I don't have any. I brought you some food, Dad.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, son.
I got you some Sbarro, and hold on. Oh, it's in the back. It's some Sbarro and some chicken strips. They got ranch on
Is
them.
that ranch I see, son?
That's ranch.
You know, ordinarily I wouldn't be keen to eat the food what come out your britches.
Yeah, that was always a problem between me and you. I was always eating out of people's pants.
Richest food.
But you know, son, I do love me some ranch. These are quite tasty. Oh, yes, sir. All right. I did want to ask you, Dana, about your shameful past.
My former husband, he got caught money laundering, literally, and
He was trying to turn it.
the government came down on him hard with destruction of money. You're not supposed to do that.
Dustin.
And it's so shameful to me that, I had to leave him and get away and...
It's very convenient that your shameful past was not connected to anything you did. Well, I'm so glad that I found it.
Well, I owned the washing machine. I had to get away from that washing machine.
Well, I presume you confided all of this in our spiritual leader, Father Jim Binion. and he is
Father
doing
Jim
right.
Binion has really helped me see the light, and
That's wonderful. That ranch, it's quite delicious, but I'm not sure that it is like any ranch I ever tasted. Oh Lord mercy, I think I'm having the palpitations.
do you need your
Boy,
medication?
boy, what you put in that ranch, boy?
Oh God, Dad!
Boy.
You're turning into cash, Dad! Oh no!
So I'm gonna say a negative outcome.
Poor Colonel Custer.
That was mine.
He was a short-lived.
That was mine. That was my scene.
It was a short-lived character.
Okay, so in this scene, you're doing CPR, and I come
Puddle of man.
and
Five man.
ranch everywhere. I come in and I go,
Mom, it's not gonna work.
Stay alive.
It's not gonna work. He
Dustin,
can't.
what do you mean? Call 911.
No, it's not gonna work, Mom. A long time ago, Dad had this special surgery done so CPR couldn't revive him. It was a special thing for the military so they couldn't get his secrets, Mom. It won't work.
This is just like what happened before to me.
What?
This is the second
Does she-
ranch.
Your first husband had the CPR surgery? Because that's a lot, Mom. I mean, Dana? Dana, I know that we've had our differences, but there's something you need to know. I sold the ring.
You did what?
I sold the ring because me and Crystal wanted to go to Cancun. We wanted to go, and I didn't know how to get there, and we've been doing just the petty theft stuff, and I was like, I think your ring might be worth like something.
Who did you sell it to?
I sold it to Father Jim, and he's the one that gave me the chicken.
I just don't know if that would be something Father Binion would do.
Well, guess what? It is. And also, I'll have you know. Actually, hold on. Oh, that's drugs. It's just drugs, Mom! The ranch is. I've never done a drug, Mom. Dana, but it's drugs! They taste just like drugs.
Yeah, that does.
It's drug. It
It's
tastes
part of my past. I know what drugs taste like.
drug. We need to confront Father Jim. I just need to be able to get my life on track after I can get access to a gallery, and then I will be out of your house.
You get to resolve however you want.
Let's do positive. All right, we'll confront Father Binion.
that is the end of Act 1. After everyone has had 2 scenes, Act 1 is over, and it is time for the tilt. The tilt introduces 2 new destabilizing elements to the fiasco.
I do like something as precious on fire, and the chicken hut is on fire.
No, not the chicken hut.
I'm going to put in the tilt magnificent self-destruction. As the game continues, look for ways to incorporate the tilt elements into your story during the second act.
Okay.
Anyone can use them in any scene as inspiration.
Father Jim Binion is at the chicken hut. One of his altar boys who works as a cashier and fry cook at the chicken hut.
Okay.
Jeff Bradley. Father Jim Binion calls Jeff Bradley over and says,
Yeah.
Jeff, what I need you to do,
Yeah.
take this diamond.
Holy Jesus.
Jeff?
Holy unspecified deity.
Jeff,
It's so heavy.
Jeff, I need you to take that diamond.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to take it to the place where we hide things? The place where we bury things that we don't want to be found?
The place where we hide them. Yeah,
Right.
we call it
That place in this town where we go and put things so
Yeah.
that pesky, nosy people won't find them.
Yeah, I got it.
This is a very valuable thing. It's very important.
That's fine. Isn't this something you'd normally get Crystal to do?
We're working on that.
Oh, okay.
Now I know what you might be thinking. This is a very valuable diamond, and I'm entrusting it to you.
This is a valuable diamond.
But what I want you to keep in mind is that I am your spiritual leader and prophet and God.
Oh my God.
And if you cross me, your soul is forfeit. Do you understand me?
Oh, I like heaven a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go bury the diamond.
All right, you got it.
Crystal.
Hi.
What I need you to do is, how about you go to the church? I'll give you the keys. You press the button on the drug machines. Take the drugs, and I'm upping your cut 50%.
All right.
Take it to the pawn shop. You take it wherever you need to take it.
Okay. Yeah, this
I'm
is.
bringing you in wholesale.
I was not expecting you to forgive me quite this quickly, but I feel like this works out for me.
Well, I realized that I made a tactical error due to one of my moods.
Father Binion's starting a multi-level marketing scheme.
And a resolution team.
I think that's positive.
Crystal calls up our boy Dustin.
Oh, okay.
I think we should look around and try to get that ring back.
Okay, well, where should we look?
Maybe up in his office?
That's a great place. I'm gonna climb up the ladder to get there now.
His office is in the building.
It's so far. It's so far up here.
Very top of the bell tower.
You find anything?
I don't see anything up here, Crystal. There is a bell. I don't think it's worth as much as that ring.
Dang it, he's too good. He's hit it too well.
Where would we hide a ring if we had a big ring? Besides pants. Pants are the most obvious choice. Maybe Father Jim's got a collection of pants somewhere.
Well, here, I'm gonna come up there too. And I'm like, what's Jeff doing out there? Isn't he supposed to work on Thursdays?
Wait a minute. Yeah, that is Jeff.
What's he doing in the graveyard?
He's got a ring that looks just like ours.
Oh my god.
Maybe we can find out where he got it
See,
and see if we can get one that just like
Maybe
ours.
he'll take this Monopoly money in exchange.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we don't confront him. I'm thinking we wait till he buries it and we go out there and get it. That scene had a positive outcome for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you found the ring.
Yeah, take your
You
card.
don't know where the ring is.
For my scene, continue where we left off and get access to the ring.
I mean, also, I didn't know if you wanted to get Dana involved. If you found anything in the office that may convince Dana that you were correct.
Well, that's interesting.
Father Binion's secret diary.
I stash it in my pants.
Yeah.
That's where I put all my things.
Crystal, we should go down and try and get that ring.
So we start our very, very long
Long
descent,
descent.
and then sometime later, we get down to the hole. Jeff is long gone, and Jeff didn't leave the shovel, so it takes a while to scrape with our fingers to get to it. But eventually, we hit the top of the rock, and we pull out this very giant ring that looks extremely similar to the one that we had before. It seems likely that it could be ours.
I found Father Jim's journal.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to read.
Why is he so dumb to keep a journal? It's just like journal of illegal
Crime
activity.
journal.
I want you to read what's written at the very beginning of page 1.
Because Dustin can't read.
I'm putting drugs in the ranch.
Oh my God!
How's your stepmom doing? I wonder if she would help us get our revenge on Father Binion.
I think you need to come down to where the hiding place is, where they put things to hide them in the town. The one place in town where everyone hides their shit.
The
You know I'm new in
graveyard.
town.
It's the graveyard.
I think that can be the end of the scene.
So for my scene, I think we're still on the call. Dustin, where is the hiding place?
Oh, it's at the church.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the cemetery. It's the hiding place.
Justin, before I leave, do you know where your father's will is?
Oh no, he had the surgery.
To not have a will?
His will was tattooed on his back.
I think it's probably in the medicine cabinet.
Ah, yes, the place I didn't check.
Yeah.
All right.
Next to the tiger balm.
I'm just gonna grab that, and then I'll be down there to the hiding place cemetery.
Yeah, it'll take you a lot less time to get here.
Yeah, 'cause
You have a
I
car.
have a car.
That's nice for you.
My
He's like
ring.
so weak.
This ring.
Can I have it back? It's mine.
Hold on, because I think you're gonna want to see.
A shovel?
No, it's a book. This is Father Jim's journal. Look what it says for the very first line.
Ranch chicken, drugs.
Yeah. That's it.
But there could be other secrets in there.
Oh, okay. What's
Wow.
page 2 say?
He's really detailed my shameful past. I know it's long and sordid, but wow, there's a lot of it in here.
What
I don't want
happened?
this to get out.
Oh. Yeah, why does he... Did you tell Father Jim all of your shameful past?
It's called confessional
Oh, no.
for unspecified.
You should have
religion.
known that it wasn't very private when you did it in the food court.
I did check out the notes, and I did
Oh.
see that as part of your shameful past, you were a demolitions expert.
I was. It's so shameful that I did that.
And I have learned that the technology that you invented got into the wrong hands, and that's the same technology that exploded my father's beloved roller skating rink.
I did hear about that on the news. I didn't want to believe it was because of me.
Wait a minute.
I know we've met a few times when Dustin's had birthday parties.
His 48th was a blast.
Look,
I really enjoyed the Chuck E. Cheese.
The bounce castle.
Look, I am willing to put all of this behind us. I think we get our revenge on Father Binion. I think we blow up the church, which means if you could put the book in there, we blow up the book,
Oh, I do like that.
and then it's just 1,000 pieces. If we sell that ring, it's worth like $1 trillion, and we all can go to Cancun, and we.
That does sound great.
And I'm
The
thinking-
Colonel did promise me we'd go someday.
I think we should all work together here, and in exchange, I won't out your shameful past.
Father Binion, through the door to the back area of the mall, pulls out a few things. His finest ceremonial vestments, a can of gasoline, a book of matches, his most prized weapon, a gun. Okay, it's a gun blade. It's a Final Fantasy VIII replica gun blade.
Okay. Father Binion, I can't believe it. We got 2 customers today.
I know, Jeff. It's because it's Christmas Eve, and the kids are here to see Santa. I want you to go down to the church.
Yeah.
We are enacting the plan.
Ah.
Our merciful Sky Father has decided
Yeah.
that the day has
So
come
you've decided.
that I am to ascend. What I'm gonna do here is just
Oh yeah, he had a beer can.
Praise unspecified Lord. I am Jim Binion, your new god. Behold, the wrath of Jim Binion.
Wait.
The chicken hut is no more. Negative outcome. I did set the chicken
Negative
hut on
for
fire
Curtis.
because it is precious, yes.
Yeah, setting the scene would be us rigging up the church with explosives. It looks like the mall's on fire.
Yeah, I
That's-
can smell the chicken.
Oh man, that's the only place in town to eat. We're gonna starve, Mom. Dana?
How are we doing on the explosives?
Well, I'm an expert, so it's basically done.
Wow.
I just need to connect it to the control box.
The Wile E.
Fun.
Coyote
The
box.
Wile E.
The
Coyote.
Wile E. Coyote.
So take the detonator outside, and we're outside.
We're all outside. Are we good?
Should we all put our hands on the detonator?
Let's put our, but we look over. I'm like, wait, what are Jeff and Clifton doing here?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We're here to enact the plan.
Us too.
Oh! Part 1 of the plan was,
Arrive at the church.
that's part 1.
And
Yeah.
part 2.
Part 2 was to get into the bell tower. Part 3,
Yeah, of course. Uh-huh.
Part
Checks
3
out.
was to
find a secret. It's the journal.
The journal.
It's the journal.
Yeah.
Gotta get the journal.
part 4.
And then part 4 was to take the journal and protect it.
Yes.
And then part 5 of this very simple plan was to
Go hit the button on the drug machine.
go with the drugs.
I got some news for you boys. We've already done the plan. Yeah, I think you two can head home.
Okay. That happened. That occurred.
All right, we got two scenes to wrap it up.
Dustin and Crystal and Dana all have their hands on the plunger. Who in the distance walks up,
Hovers up.
hovers up, T-poses into frame. Then Father Jim Binion. Dustin sees him in
And
the
I'm like,
distance.
get down, get behind the gravestone. And we're all like,
Sure, we all kind of quickly duck behind a gravestone.
My flock, you have been led astray. I found Jeff and Clifton walking back toward the burning mall, having failed in their task.
Walking straight
enact
back
the
into the
plan.
burning mall.
And so, I dispatched them.
oh no, I want them to get a vacation.
They're floating in the sensory deprivation tank with Curtis now.
Oh, that's really nice. I've got a chance to use that a few times.
This,
We're hiding.
Wait, are you speaking?
I'm speaking to you.
So like,
They're hiding and you're just standing.
okay, so they're hidden, but it's just me next to the point.
Did I
Okay.
take the detonator?
This is the fate that awaits all who oppose Lord Binion, your savior and prophet and God and insurance agent.
Oh, diversify.
I do need you to buy a policy from me. It's life insurance on your life that I hold. This is a simple formality that's required of all my congregants.
But I was never one of your congregants. My mom, Dana really liked you. But I heard that you gave me Monopoly money.
I also gave you ranch drug, Dustin, and what did you do with it?
I didn't know it was ranch drug. I gave it to my dad because he was hungry.
I'm looking for my sacred religious text that's very important and sacred and not to be touched by the sinful. What I need you to do, Dustin, if you want your soul to ascend,
Yeah.
if you want to be my right-hand man in the new holy heavenly empire,
It's in the church.
go get it, Dustin.
It's in the
Take
church.
it back up the ladder, put it in the bell tower.
I don't know where it is.
Dustin, that's it.
Oh no, the gun blade.
I'm sending you to hell.
No, don't send me to hell. I don't even.
I'm sending you to hell.
And scene.
You
So,
are currently hiding behind a gravestone.
Think
Father Jim Binion is unaware of your or Crystal's presence.
I'm gonna pop out from behind the graveyard with the detonator with my hand on it and be like, don't move, I'm gonna push it. This is gonna blow your whole church up.
Dana, be reasonable.
No.
That's settled right there.
Well,
All I want is safe passage to the bell tower. I have installed jet thrusters that will take me into space.
No, this is where Crystal jumps out. It's like, I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
Crystal, are you in one of your moods again?
Yes, well, guess what? I read further into your journal and I learned your shameful secret. You blew up the roller skating rink.
You took my technology to blow up the roller skating rink?
He's the one who did it.
So this has been your plan all along, Crystal. It's been a blood feud.
Always.
Wait, but you just discovered the journal?
Yeah, and I pull out my own replica gun blade. And I too played Final Fantasy VIII.
Whichever one of us presses R1 with perfect timing will be the victor. I'm through with all of you. I don't think you have what it takes.
To blow up the church?
The only way to escape this shame, Dana, is to not blow me up as I walk into that church. I know you'll do what's right.
And since your back is turned, I stab
God!
Crystal just stabs him in the back with the gun blade.
Oh, the plastic is really blunt. Oh,
Repent!
it's fine. I have bandages in space.
No, that's not how any of this works.
I'm going to the ladder. I'm in the church. I am climbing.
I think we now move into the aftermath. So as soon as the last scene ends, the aftermath begins. This part wraps up your sad little tale, following the characters into an uncertain future. In this phase, players determine their character's fate from their outcome cards. Continuing clockwise from the last scene, each player may, if they wish, give one of their face-down outcome cards to another player. So now turn over your outcome cards and add up the numbers. Mm-hmm. Your score is 1.
Yeah.
Your score is 3.
14.
Your score is 14. And my score is 15.
Father Binion was
Continuing
doing
clockwise,
so good in
find and
X1.
take the aftermath card that matches your color and total number. Okay, taking turns from the highest aftermath result to the lowest, read out your aftermath result to the group and then take a moment to explain what this means specifically for each of your characters. How did their story end? Did they get everything they wanted? We're guessing probably not.
For Dana, inspirational. When you look at me, you see an example of someone who has it all. Despite a lot of hardship and danger, I persevered and triumphed. I got what I wanted and then some. My genius and hard work have made me the success I am today.
So how does that play into what happened at the end there?
Binion's journal got destroyed, so my past is unknown.
Your past is unknown, which is the thing that you wanted most.
That's what I wanted most. I have money from the ring, and
Did you blow up?
I can live fantastically. The money that we split, Dustin, Crystal, and I. And I can get out of this small town, and I don't have to find another sugar daddy.
You don't have to wash
So
anybody else.
I have it all.
My aftermath card says, amazing. There are things I have wanted, and now I have acquired them. Love, money, respect, cake. Those things are mine through good luck and
Justin
good
wants
karma.
cake.
Pull cake in your face.
And now I will be happy forever. I did hit the plunger. The plunger was pressed. I detonated the explosive. And while I'm not entirely sure what transpired in that moment, everything turned out all right because we were able to sell the ring. And
You could open a gallery and go
I
to Cancun.
I did. I rebuilt the roller skating rink with the money, and I have my gallery in there. And your father's legacy lives on inside the roller rink. And we got to take a vacation to Cancun. Also, I think you came with us.
I did.
Okay.
We all did it.
So the three of us all went to Cancun and roller skated in Cancun.
Repulsive. Most likely I'm not dead on the outside, but I sure as hell dead on the inside. I'm sure as hell dead on the inside. The emotional or mental wounds I've suffered, those will never heal. The future is a brick wall. I'm really sad that my gun blade blew up in the explosion. It was a limited edition one, and I will never be whole without it.
It was one of a
And
kind.
I just keep trying to fill the hole with trips to Cancun and piles of money, but I can't. I will never move past losing it.
The aftermath for Father Jim Binion is terrible. I have a strong feeling I'm dead right now. Which feels like the right thing to be. My ugly failure has no doubt dragged people I care about into my contemptible wake. And they are probably dead too. I should be ashamed, but I bet I'm not, because I am terrible.
I mean, that's pretty
So
self-explanatory.
what happened in the blast?
They died.
And that's it.
Yay!
That's Fiasco. This was really fun. That's Dustin Custard.
Oh,
Thank you, Ruby.
I love it.
Ooh,
It's beautiful.